entrance to the park on a Sunday. And this is considered the center of the city. Right down by the sea. And what you're looking at now is simply a memorial, not a memorial, but this is for all the city employees that have done a good job. That building there is the Moscow Culture Center, right down in the main square. They hold a lot of concerts here. You can see how big the area is. This is all cobblestone. It's huge. And this we're looking at is kind of like the entrance to the waterfront area. It has a date of 1846 on it, which was just before the Crimean War. And here's another view of the square looking back at it. For the last 2 years, I think they've restricted car traffic in here. It used to be all cars. And there's Luda and Tanya. Now we're down on the harbor. Across the way you can see a Russian Navy hospital ship. I can zoom in on it. And this is looking across the harbor. And these are just ferry boats to take you across the bay to the other side of Sevastopol. Luda and Tanya, next to the lion.
I saw picture.
And if you want to get to hold a friggin' pigeon, they'll charge you. I don't know what the thrill is, but you can do it here. Harbor tour going on. And another shot of Luda and Tanya. That was just an announcement in Russian stating that Walmart is closed today. Just kidding, of course. And there's an entrance to Russian Navy area. Not sure we'll go in and see. And this is when we get right through the gate. Like a long pathway down to the sea. And in the end it looks like a plaque of some sort. Ahoy, mates. It's a pirate ship. Pirate cruise ship. There's a monument that says on it something like, "Salute to the Black Sea Navy." this is just a memorial saying that Sevastopol was built 230 years ago. And here's a good shot of the entrance to the harbor. That out there is a military fort built in the 1800s and still in service today, so you can't visit it. And out here you can see the distance of the harbor inlet. This is where in 1941 the Russian Navy or the Soviet Navy sank on purpose 5 ships, Navy ships, to block it as to prevent the Nazis from coming into the harbor. Now I'm just looking back, and this is where we walked through. It's a really nice park with a lot of flowers and greenery. You can see the trees with the white paint. That's to prevent bugs from crawling up and killing the trees. And here we have a monument, and that's the monument to the, I think it's the monument to blowing up with the 5 ships in 1941. And then you can see across, there's a couple of ferries and a car ferry going across the harbor. If you didn't take the ferries to get on the other side, it's a long way around. It's probably a 40-minute drive. And here's another view of the harbor. You can see the big obelisk in the background sitting up on a hill. That's just an obelisk for the entrance to the harbor, that's all. The thing is huge. It's about, I don't know, I'm going to guess 200 feet tall. And from my understanding, it's completely solid. You can't get in. And here is an open theater where they have all kinds of events going, mostly on weekends. Nothing going on right now, as you can see. And here's a really nice shot of like a little walk bridge, and through it you can see the fort way out in the entrance to the harbor. I'll zoom in on it there if I can. You can see the Russian flag.
Зря вы улыбаетесь и проходите мимо, я вас вижу, я вас
I have no
запомнил.
idea what that guy's saying.
Вернитесь.
Here you can buy just about anything. All kinds of boots. Someone's selling jewelry. You can even buy keychains with little samples of Chernobyl that actually glow in the dark. Just kidding. Nothing from Chernobyl. It's a festive time, Sunday, so a lot of the families come out. Nice waterfall, or water fountain I should say. I think it's one of 2 in the park here. Oh, looks like they're posing. And a view looking out the park over the sea. It's kind of like a terrace overlooking the sea. And looking back into the park.
Состоится концерт, посвященный замечательному дню, воскресенью, 29 июня. Время зря, приходи на статистику.
And Tanya's out there posing for a still picture, which Luda just took, or is taking, right now. Good shot.
Теперь будем фотографировать елочку.
Now it's Luda's turn.
А еще переступить как будет еще по-другому. О, вот так. Вот. Ага. Вот так. Типа я его точно. Вот так.
And looks like an old anchor. What is that called?
Это якорь со старого корабля.
It's a yaka?
Якорь.
Ah, that means big friggin' anchor in Russian.
Нет, не надо. Не, он столько не надо. 50. How much you want? 50?
Yeah.
Вот. Чего? 50.
Parkside Minstrel. I'll give him a little donation after we're done. And this building here is designed for kids' arts. The classes in the arts, painting, dance, and I understand Luda and Tanya used to go there when they were kids. More pictures. See the obelisk in the background. That blue modern structure is a condo building. More condos in the background up on the hills. And this is looking right down on the harbor. This walkway is just, huge. It's got to be 120 feet wide. Luda says that this used to be all beach, and they used to come down here when they were kids and go swimming. But this terrace goes all the way around the harbor. You can walk quite a ways. Hey, girls. Girls. Wave. And you can see across the water here, this is the restaurant that I proposed to Buddha 9 years ago. And a local mime. That's not a statue, that's a person. It might move. No, it won't move. Another water fountain. And now this is the front view of that Children Arts Center. Beautiful building. It's huge. And another view of the harbor, inner harbor. It's where the car ferry docks over there. And Lida and Tanya. And over across there, you can't see it, but there's a dolphin center. You can go to a dolphin show, which we've never been to actually. And then down here you have all kinds of tourist shops. Get anything from wooden combs to Putin t-shirts. They also have American hot dogs. And that building used to be a hospital. Not sure what it is now, but it's actually where Luda and Tanya were born. And here is the hot dog stand. You can get pizza, hot dogs. Luda's buying a hot dog. And this is a theater right there. And there is the Russian hot dog. Let's get close here. Don't move. As you can see, it has ketchup, carrot. What else has it got on it, honey? Oops. You know, I would never make it at home, but it's actually pretty good. You can see there's lots of vendors out here. So also, I'll zoom in on it. A babushka selling some vegetable. I'm not sure what it is. Asparagus. Yep, she's selling asparagus. I don't know if you can see them, just a group of sailors just walked by. Maybe coming from the dolphin show. Navy posing with a mine. Restaurants right on the water. Another restaurant. Car ferry. And a view across the harbor. Okay, we're on our way up the hill, big long hill, to see the distant monument, which is way the heck up there. Doesn't look that big from here, but it is absolutely huge. About the biggest World War II monument I've ever seen. Okay, we're approaching it. I would say it's got to be 145, 150 feet tall. It's huge. Wait till we get up a little closer. And here we are at the top of the hill, overlooking Sevastopol. I'll pan around, you can see where we are. Quite a ways up, top of a hill. And here's the monument from a side view. And this is really like a big park, open area where I guess they have concerts from time to time, right overlooking the sea. And now we're at the base of the monument. I'll pan up. You can see how large this thing is. Another shot from the side. The monument is just to commemorate the soldiers lost during World War II. Which I believe is something like 26 million, compared to only less than 500,000 for the U.S. And this is a shot overlooking the entrance of the harbor with some day sailors out. Beautiful view out there. And this is a little marina in a small inlet. And if you can see it in the distance, I'll zoom in. You'll see the church at Hersaness. Has a gold dome on it. And Hersaness is the ancient Greek civilization. Is it Greek, Luda?
Yes, I think.
Greek, which goes back to 500 BC. And that's one of the oldest churches, at least the foundation is, in all of Europe. And Tanya coming back from an expedition to find, what's the name of the fruit, honey?
I don't know.
You don't know what the name is? Grows all over the place. They're green fruit. And this building right here is Russian military. Probably Russian Navy. And coming across is actually, that's City Hall down near City Center. And that's the Hotel Sevastopol, the largest hotel in the city, right in downtown Sevastopol. And this is leading up to the military buildings, and that 70 signifies 70th year since the European War began. And here we are. We finally made it at the Good English Pub. Now I just hope it's open.